Now if you excuse us, you little green steamer, we have work to do. Yes, in case you're wondering, that is a lorry crashing into the station. Very embarrassing mistake, I must admit. You're probably wondering how we got into the situation. Well, it didn't really actually happen in real life, but I'm going to tell you the story anyway, so let's rewind a bit.
1, 2, 3, 4!
Every mode of transport has its goods and bads. My best friend TL told me that in the call once. Anyways, one of the good things about railways, I could say, since the introduction on September 27th, 1825, is that it's been a successful opponent in transport, even in today's world. But just like all modes of transport, the rails do have their competitors. Their biggest one probably being the roads. Speaking of which, after the incident with the flying kipper back in 1967, they began construction on a road bridge to the mainland, and by an extremely stroke of bad luck, it was sadly completed on the day of Oliver saving Emily from scrap. And let's just say when the bridge was completed, a good portion of the passengers didn't come back. The island's freight services also took a hit, due to the island being invaded by an army of lorries. And I'm sorry to say, not all the engines took this downfall in stride.
Oh, this is ridiculous!
What is?
The yard manager just told me that the train has been cancelled. The Silent has started to go with them. I wish they told me earlier. I wouldn't have brought these over here. I would have had a breakdown or something.
Yeah, shame you didn't. We'll be able to do our work in peace.
Oh, go fuck off, Lorry 2.
How about you shut up and get going? There's no use for you here.
How about you three mongrels just hit the road?
With an attitude like that, there's no wonder the clients went elsewhere. It's got nothing to do with attitude. They're only using you because you're cheaper. What's your point, Garden Shed? Now if you excuse us, you little green goblin, we have work to do.
Prats!
Too right. And by the way the second lorry's engine was sounding, you would think he was carrying baby back ribs.
Baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, Chili's baby back ribs.
Barbecue sauce. You both are so lame. Aren't we all, Henrietta?
What did you do?
Since Duck was only blocking one of the lines, Harvey let me continue on. And Duck said he derailed due to an oil drum being left on the line.
That's strange.
What is?
I could have sworn I saw one of those lorries today. He was carrying some oil drums and they looked a little loose.
That bloody mongrel!
Agreed. We best tell Harvey next time we see him.
Alright, I just hope things can't get any worse.
I'm sorry, Percy. That's not to be expected.
Shut up. Shut up. This isn't funny.
Yes, it is. Oh my god. You know it's true what they say.
What did they say?
That laughter is the best medicine.
Agreed. And as for you, Dexter, I give that dive a 3. Oh wait, on second thoughts, a 2.
Hey, you one swan.
Oh look, it's Amy Rose on wheels.
What?
You'll be scrapped. Just you wait and see. And you're not such a handsome thing yourself. Yeah, but at least I'm prettier and I get the job done quicker. Now if you excuse me, I'll be on my way. Oh god, that's gotta hurt. Ow! My fucking face! I'm sorry, driver, but your load is needed on the other side of the yard. Okay, that's fine. Come on, Braxton, we better get... Can we cross the tracks? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, can we cross the tracks? If we go the long way around, we'll be late. But if we dive across the tracks, we can save a bit of time and still get the delivery done. And getting run over by an engine in the process, your decision is dangerous.
And fucking stupid.
Braxton didn't listen. Knocked his driver off and started rolling onto the tracks and heading for the other side of the yard. And to this day, I'm so surprised he got as far as he did before... The resulting accident was very severe. Not only Boco suffered extensive injuries from the crash, his driver would have had to have been hospitalized. Javi responded with all due haste and professionalism. After taking Boco to the works, he jumped right into an investigation that will make many, many heads roll. And let's just say, they didn't paint the lorries in a very positive light.
Well, the Brothers Grimm. Smashed, broken, and sunk.
So that was your secret shortcut Betty told me about. Must have been a real secret, didn't know it wasn't safe enough. I thought I'll make it. Well, looks like you thought wrong. I guess being old, outdated machinery is such a bad thing after all.
I agree. Wouldn't you, horrid lorries? Or shall we say, Levy, Braxton, and Dexter?
Several heads rolled that day, let me tell you. First of all, it turned out Boco's brakes were faulty, and they weren't properly maintained. The workmen who were tasked with this were subsequently fired. I'm also pleased to say that Boco's driver did make a full recovery, and Levi, Braxton, and Dexter would leave the island and never return. And the Sudrians worked twice as hard to make sure they never will. I wish I could say this was the worst event to happen to the Sudrians during 1968, but unfortunately, the worst was yet to arrive. Fortunately, this time I could end this story on a positive note. Because of all the accidents the lorries have caused, Boco and Duck had to be sent to the works for repairs. Interestingly, this actually led to another incident, starting an engine's return to service. Who is it? Well, I think I'll save that story for next time.